Good morning. Look at this view. I cannot wait to sit around and do absolutely nothing for the rest of this week. And I really do mean literally nothing. We have some breakfast about to be prepared. Some eggs. Look at these bowls. I'm literally obsessed with them. I need to get these kinds of bowls are the bowls that are on my Pinterest for my own house. Like, look at this plate, guys. Seriously, look at it. It's beautiful. Oh my God, I could actually stay here forever. Visits! Let's hit it. Good morning. We're gonna head to the beach today, and that's gonna be the whole day. We're gonna come back, have dinner, and sleep. It's very Princess Diaries. Crazy. Okay guys, so I'm about to give you a house tour. You are not ready. So this is the front door. I'm gonna head down the stairs. I'm gonna go inside first. Front door. Yeah. So he said this was all like a cave before, and the architect kind of like designed around it. I have the living area. It's my favorite. It's so cute. Stone. This island is gorgeous. These plates, this pottery. And this is the first bedroom. Very chic with toilets. And that leads right out to outside in the balcony. And the best part, the shower. Very similar vibe. I love this painting. This is the view from the kitchen. Whole balcony. Like, it's massive. Look at this. This is literally my dream. If I could have like taken my Pinterest and put it into real life, it would be this. And then you just have this view. Okay, and there's more. Go down here. And then you have a barbecue, more seating. This cute little bench overlooking this. This is like a natural pool where the ocean washes up into. Scary, personally. I think that's terrifying, but it looks beautiful. Happy birthday to me. She's 30. She is 30. This is what you look like at 30 when men aren't stressing you out. See?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Fatima. Happy birthday to you. Are you 3? Are you 4? Are you 5? Are you 6? Stop. Upside down, upside down.
Upside down.
تعال
تعال upside down. تعال حبيبي. 1 2 3 2.
طلع ببالك
Nobody wants to go back to real life, I know, but like I really don't want to go back to real life. I am a content creator, which I've said before obviously, but I'm not sure if you guys know it's my actual job, create content for brands. I meant it when I said I never want a job. You know, obviously I had to get one, but yeah, I don't want a job. Turning 30. I'm turning 30. Turning 30 is literally so good. I'm being really serious. I would never lie to you. I think turning 30 is one of the best things to happen to women. There's so many layers to it. Everyone's reaction to turning 30 is different, especially when you're just telling people you're gonna turn 30. They're like, oh, you know, it's usually I want to say negative. It's obviously not negative, but it's a strange reaction. Definitely is a strange reaction. I've always been super, super excited and keen on aging. No, it takes a while, I think, to get to that point as a woman. Also, again, I have to say, the context is always there. It's like nobody wants you to be excited about aging. But like literally they don't. Which is crazy because, I mean, first of all, just in my own family, generation-wise, how many women have been able to turn 30 and be relaxed and just carefree and kid-free, not, you know, just bogged down constantly by a million responsibilities, including their own and others. How many women genuinely in my family? You have to go back generations, though. I know going back generations would be crazy. I always like to put a disclaimer, like my sisters, I love them, my mom, I love her, but they have had the weight of expectations on their shoulders for their whole life. They didn't get to grow into themselves fully before they had to take on way more expectations. Just pile and pile and pile them on their back and just have to keep going. I have the privilege of that. I love it. Like I'm sitting here on my 30th birthday in an island in this beautiful, beautiful home. And I'm relaxed and I'm chill. I'm so glad that I have the ability to see 30. I'm so glad that I have the ability to be here in this state. I've said this so much and so often, and it remains so true. Aging is such a privilege. You are lucky to see another day. You really are. The more that you age, you just get better and better and better. And I say this directly to women a lot because it's like you get to just grow into yourself and you get to become stronger and wiser. Imagine the things that people learn and know as they age. The one thing we have as human beings that is incredible and wonderful is life, the gift of life, just being alive, being able to experience the world and experience life and experience relationships and just being human. It's literally the best thing we have, which means that you should be so grateful and so happy to age and grow and still be here. When I literally think about what I was like going into my 20s, a whole different life, a whole different mindset. Came into my 20s so angsty, classic, you know, I was so angry, I was so frustrated, I was so annoyed with life, probably overly dramatic for sure when I think back on it. I was literally so overly dramatic as a 20-year-old. Around 22, 23, I moved out, left home. He spoke to me anymore, you guys know the whole thing. I literally left home and was punished for it, and I lost my family for it. And you know, in some ways, yeah, I found myself, but I also lost myself because I was just thrown out into the world with no help, no support. It's been a very long road since then, and now I'm 30, I'm in a whole different mindset. And I really am genuinely so happy to see another year because I think that it's been so wonderful, albeit difficult at times, to experience life. I can't wait. Like, I can't wait to see what's gonna happen, to see what 31 is gonna bring, and 32 and 33 and etc. And then sometimes I sit here and I think back to my original point. I really wish my mom could have had this, because who knows the kind of woman, you know, she could have become. She's an incredible woman, but who knows, with the space and the time and the resource, what kind of a woman she really could have truly been. Speaking of my mother, the more that I age as well, the more I'm really like, damn, woo. And immediately I start to cry. What are you supposed to do in your life without your mom? I don't know how people continue on. That's probably the one negative of aging, is losing the people that you love, your family. But obviously, we've had a very tumultuous relationship, but it's gotten so good in the last 2 years, I would say. Will I ever have this like super dream relationship I want to have with my mom? Who knows, honestly. I used to say absolutely not, but she's come such a long way. We've come such a long way. I think I'm just so happy with where it's at, and I cherish it so deeply. And she came to visit me in London for the first time ever. We had a wonderful and amazing time, one-on-one time with her. As you know, like, I come from a family of 6 kids, so that's a bit difficult to ask for. I just can't believe that I'd have to grow up and one day exist in a world where she is not. So that's another lesson learned, I'd say. Cherish your parents, even when they are flawed. And I'm not talking, please, of course, of like really scary, insane flaws. I'm very lucky to have them. Even my father, who is pretty much non-verbal, and I have to extract things from him by force. God, I'm so much more like him than I ever thought. Not only am I like visibly like my father, like physically I look like him, I have so many of his qualities. I have so many of his qualities. It's crazy. Crack that one in my, my 40s. Maybe I'll come back and report that I've gotten incredibly close to my father, hopefully. I think I'll sign off on that note. 30 is about understanding how unpredictable life can be, but also knowing that things will always work themselves out. Knowing that time, as long as you're gifted it, will heal all things. And not only because time passes, but time teaches you how to move forward. You have the chance to learn every day that you are alive and do better and be better. Being 30 is understanding that time is the most precious gift you have, and while life is beautiful and you do have the time, you're also not promised another day. That may be conflicting, but you need to do the things you want to do. Do them unprepared, do them scared, do them anyways. Being 30 is understanding that your relationships will carry you through life. You need to practice discernment when it comes to the people you keep around you. You need to understand when to walk away and when to resolve conflict. And also just understand that conflict is something to embrace. It's going to lead you to the right path whether you like it or not. Being 30 is understanding you don't need to be nice. You should be kind, but you don't need to be nice. Inshallah, only good things have been planned for me in this next chapter, but after everything I've been through, at least I know that I'll be able to get through whatever comes next.